Hello world, hi YouTube, how everybody doing out there? I know everybody doing good, cause I'm doing good. I have some good news and not so good news. I think I'll go with the not so good news first. The not so good news is this might be one of my final videos on YouTube due to the virtue of the things that has been transpiring in my life. Okay. Earlier on this week, it's windy out here. It looks like it's gonna rain a little bit, but then at the same time, the sun is still shining. Anyway, um, earlier on this week, as I'm in the shelter here, the only thing I really ask for is water to drink. You know, and well, I went downstairs and I asked for some water. And one of the case managers in there, she's talking to the director, and they look over and they saw me asking for the water. So the lady called the lady in the office, and she's like, "Yo, someone in there, I think he wants some water." But then, as I turn around to give her the bottle to give me the water, I hear the case manager in the director office saying, "Does he know they're gonna unalive him?" And in my mind, I started laughing. But I played that I didn't hear. Okay? And I'm like, unalive me for my music or my real estate license? Which one? And with that, I went on with my day. It's in the middle of the night while I'm trying to fall asleep, between sleep and wake, boom, it hit me. A conversation that I had with my mother and the individuals that brought me back from North Carolina back in the 90s. You know? I thought I already forgot or I healed from it, but sometimes certain things come back to see if you're really healed from it. And well, this particular conversation, it turned out that I came with the intention to get the operation on my leg, on my tibia. And what actually happened was, it was a Sunday, and the gentlemen, they came to the house, and I could never forget the first thing they asked. Excuse the noise, okay? The first thing they asked was, is there any contraband or guns in the house? And I was like, no. Mommy like, no, what gun doing in here? you know and with that, they come and we had a meal. All right. I think it was curry chicken, I think, or curry goat, I think mommy did cook. But they didn't eat any meat. They only eat the stew for the you know whatever. I remember that. We sit down, we eat, and we talk and everything. And during the conversation, the man was like, well, man was doing good, but then all of a sudden, things just went south. Things just started going bad for him. And with that, he tell me he want to come home and do his music. So, he end up getting hurt, and he decided he want to come home, and he told me they wasn't giving him the treatment that he needed in the hospital. So we tell him come home, and I asked to meet with you. You know, and with that, well, my mom's and everybody, we do so now, and we just talking and everything, but then she asks, well, why is it, what make you want to do what you do? And he really didn't answer the question, and then with that now, she started talking about what the future holds for us. One thing in particular, she said they would unalive me for my music. My first sister, she would be singing gospel, and the other one, the younger one, well, she don't know what the younger one is gonna be, or what she would do. But as far as they're concerned, that's what's supposed to plan out. That was the plan for our lives, The reason I'm saying this, or the reason why I'm speaking out on it, is simply because in hearing the lady saying, asking the director if I know that they would unalive me or they want to unalive me, it triggered something, something that I guess I need to heal. And in analyzing the situation, I was like, my mother didn't bring me to the United States of America to improve the quality of my life. She brought me to America as a human sacrifice. That's what she did. She didn't bring me America to improve the quality of my life. I realized that because throughout my lifetime in the United States, this lady always arguing with me no matter what. I could never do good in her sight. It's always an argument. And I got tired of that. I remember when I first got the citizenship, and I told her that I got it, and I showed it to her. The same day she went and buy a new car, but she told me she would have given me the money to go Trinidad and visit my grandparents and everybody. Everybody died now. My grandmother, she passed in, I think it's last December that just passed. And I think recently she called me again and tell me somebody else passed away. She just only call me when somebody passed. As if, well, to make me depressed or sad or some, but I'm at peace with myself, and I'm just doing my best to move forward with my life the best way I know how. Recently I got a new roommate, and the things I'm hearing him saying, it's like he having a mental breakdown. It's like he's actually seeing me do what I need to do to move forward with my life, and he's just there doing nothing. So it seems like he want my life and I should have his life. Wait a minute. That's like what they call that? Destiny swap or something like that? I don't know. I'm really not into these things. I just do my best to improve the quality of my life. That's all I've been doing my best to do. You know? Um, what else I wanted to say? Oh, before I forget, uh, last year I re-released the single Feelings, but it's the psychoacoustic version. Okay? You guys may wonder what is psychoacoustics. Well, psychoacoustics is a form of therapy, sound therapy. Okay, I don't know if you heard of binaural beats. Binaural beats is a form of therapy, sound therapy as well. Well, there's psychoacoustics. All right, these are some of the natural sounds and frequencies of nature. All right, I'll get into it another time, not right now. Okay. I released the single again, but it's just me with the guitar, me and my girl, my old man. It's called Feelings by Mellow Marlowe, Taino King, Psychoacoustics. All right? Again, Mellow Marlowe, Taino King, Psychoacoustics, Feelings. All right, just look for it. Just look for me with the hat. All right, psychoacoustics, feelings, Mellow Marlowe, Taino King, feelings, psychoacoustics. All right, it's on most, if not all, the streaming platforms. All right, so go check it out. I don't know if it's on YouTube. I'll have to get back to you on that. Okay, because as far as monetization and all of these things, I'm not getting monetized on this channel because of the content that I have on it. All right, but yeah. Check it out and give me your opinion. Let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying? Because based on the little people word of mouth, I'm hearing one person told me it sounds like a soundtrack to a movie. The next one they said how she said she used it. She downloaded it and every morning she listens to it so that it motivates her to get up and do what she got to do in the morning. Really and truly, I like to hear that it's good, but I really look for the people who don't like it so that they can tell me what it is about it that they don't like so that I can better it. But it's all good. It's all good. Again, Mellow Marlowe, Taino King, Feelings, psychoacoustic version. All right? Yeah. I'm still going through my thing, man. And I guess hopefully this thing is gonna wrap up soon. I don't know how soon it is, but yeah. So in the event that anything happened that's bad or negatively, just know my mother brought me to the United States as a human sacrifice. She didn't bring me to America to improve the quality of my life. Okay? It's important that society know that. I love her. I love my family, but I can't be around them because of the things they into. I'm not into that. I never was, you know. But how you say cohesion? I was put into situations where I was forced to do certain things. You understand? But I didn't know what I know now then, because the information wasn't around then. Now we're in the age of knowledge. You know, knowledge is infinite anyway. So, you know, anyway, I'm not gonna keep this too long. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay? And yeah, check it out and let me know. All right? Because the first version, they say it different. The second version, well, boy, I don't know. I call it the Bob Marley version because it's the acoustic version, you know? Anyway, let's I know this ain't gonna be the last one, you know, but it's the tension so thick you could cut it with a knife, you know? And this guy in the room there is like, he ready to fight, and I like, yo, you good, right? You ain't got no problems with me, right? Because you came in this room with no problems. I don't really speak to my roommates because once I start talking to them, it's like they start spazzing out, you know what I'm saying? Because what they believe and all kind of crap, you know? Oh, word to the wise. A belief, in my opinion, is lack of knowledge. Okay? A belief is the lack of knowledge. So if you believe something, do your due diligence and find out the knowledge behind the belief. And I'll leave it at that. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon.